your spirit will be calmer and more relaxed on seed retention, man. So this is my observation. Looking back on the days, that is the days before February of 2022. That's when I was introduced to the knowledge of seed retention. So before that time, I did not know of those things, and probably I was jacking off 2-3 times a week, and I recall some memories. And as a matter of fact, my my extended family has a history and has a record of some some mental illness. Is about the anxiousness, social anxiety, and those type of things. So my uncle, who is my dad's older brother, and one of my aunts, that is my dad's older sister, those two people are currently taking pills. They are really taking pills to prevent themselves from having like a panic attack in social situations. And the symptoms, I know the symptoms differ in those two people, so my uncle and aunt. So these people have issues about social anxiety or some panic attacks, things of that nature. And so that is some backgrounds that I have. So I tend to experience some anxiousness, and at other times, um, depression. Not a major one, but sometimes I get that. But what I have observed through just going day by day, I am battling my own battles and really trying to better myself and trying to be more strategic, like rather than to just live life in a more chaotic form. I just sort of made up my mind and took a step forward. Just that I am going to better myself in all aspects. And part of it was this seed retention, and I find myself more often than not being in a state of calmness and being more relaxed in my spirit. Ultimately, that is all thanks to God and all glory to God. And yeah. Anyways, I feel I benefit a lot from this retaining the manly essence. And because I personally enjoy watching the UFC and the fighting sport, I do some research, and mostly internet research. And you know, I found out that on the day of the fighting event, on that night, um, the fighter has more chance of winning when he has a lower resting heart rate than the opponent on the day on the same day that the fight is happening. So the fighter has to wake up in the morning, right? And they they take this simple test. So they check the resting heart rate right after they get up from bed in that morning. And like I said, um, this is the statistics that the fighter, whichever fighter, has a lower resting heart rate in the same morning, the fight has to happen, has more chance of winning that night. And so in that primitive sense of life, like the fighting sport, the combat sport, um, also in that combat sport context, you have the upper hand, so to speak. You have the advantage of winning. So I would guess that um, that will apply in other sectors of life too, not only in the physical combat sector of life. So I hope that um, whoever you are watching this video, me talking about seed retention, I hope that you get something from this, and um, I hope that you can leverage this knowledge and this practice of self-discipline so that your life can be a more of a blessing in the near future and for the next generation, the family that you are going to build with your future wife, or a wife if you have one right now. So that is it, man. It is 18th of September, so it's day 51 of me uploading a video every single day for 150 days. My name is Chanyok, and I'll see you in the next video very soon, man. Peace. I love you. Stay strong, man. Bam.